Season 5 of The Crown has now dropped worldwide and audiences have started racing through the new episodes on Netflix. Episode 7 is called No Woman's Land and saw Princess Diana, played by Elizabeth Debicki, left shaken after her car brakes seemed to stop working as she drove around London. The sequence seemed to foreshadow her tragic death in a car accident in Paris in 1997, but viewers want to know if this scene actually happened in real life. Warning: this article contains spoilers from The Crown Season 5. Did Diana's car brakes really stop working? According to Prince Diana's former lover Dr. Hassanet Khan, the royal switched cars after experiencing faulty brakes. In his statement at the 2008 inquest into her death, Dr. Khan said, "One day, in 1995, I had finished work and bumped into Diana outside the hospital. She had been visiting Mr. Toffolo and was in her black Audi. She offered me a lift, but I declined because I only lived a stone's throw away. I next saw her in a car just a couple of months later, maybe around December. It was a different one to the Audi. I think it was a BMW. I asked her what had happened to the Audi as it was such a lovely car. She told me that the brakes had been tampered with, so she decided to change the car." He went on to say in the lengthy statement, "I remember, in the winter of 1996, reading that Camilla Parker Bowles had had an accident and I mentioned this to Diana. She said that this was the second accident that Camilla had had, but that the first accident had not been reported in the press." She went on to say that, as a result, Charles had arranged security for Camilla. Diana then said that one of them had to go, Camilla or her. "This was a one-off conversation we had and never discussed the matter again." Additionally, in royal author John Morgan's 2014 book The Assassination of Prince Diana, the royal's friend Simone Simmons said Diana had been convinced someone had tampered with the brakes on apparently another car, a green Audi. The incident is said to have happened in November 1995 when she was returning to Kensington Palace from a doctor's appointment in Marylebone. In Morgan's book via the Daily Star, Simmons claims, "She rang me and said, 'Someone's tampered with my brakes. They are trying to bump me off.' She was panic-stricken and very upset. As she approached some traffic lights she put her foot on the brake but nothing happened and the car kept coasting forward. When eventually it came to a halt she leapt out, abandoned it and went straight back to Kensington Palace in a taxi." Previous documentaries have also shed light on Princess Diana's fears about a fatal car crash before her death. A 2019 documentary podcast called Fatal Voyage, Diana Case Solved, which looked at the last few months of the princess' life, featured interviews from various individuals who had known her. Royal author and editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine said on the podcast, she said, "Actually, it sounds ridiculous now, as we were sitting there in the comfort of her sitting room in Kensington Palace," she said, "but I really did believe, genuinely, believe that someone was going to tamper with my car." She said, "I really believed that." She said, "I was too much of a problem. They wanted to get rid of me." It appears the makers of The Crown have taken several accounts and merged them for the purposes of the show, which sees Diana making her way to her brother Earl Spencer's home, something which does not seem to have happened in reality. The Crown Season 5 is streaming on Netflix now,